Hi, my name is Michaela, and I am thankful for God's faithfulness. I'm thankful for His mercy and His grace. I think this year, I know this year has been difficult for everybody with COVID and with all this transition in different ways. And so, for me personally, this has been really the worst year of my life. I had gotten myself into a really dark place through my own actions, but also through things that had happened to me. And it led me down a really dark hole or down a dark path. And came to the point where I really just didn't want to live and didn't think that I was going to keep living. And so I'm thankful that I'm alive. I'm thankful that God, those scriptures that said, like, God rescued me, He redeems me, He restores me, like that. Like, I'm just a living testimony of that, truly. This year, God has really shown Himself more tangibly than I ever have experienced before. He's shown me that His grace is for me every day and His mercy is for me every day. I think a lot of time or even in the past, like, I believed it in my head. I believe that that's what the word says because it's right in the word, but I didn't believe it for myself. I had a really hard time believing it for myself. And this year, God just, He just completely just changed my way of thinking. And He showed me that, there's mercy, there's grace, and there's forgiveness. And although I want to strive to do better, that there's still grace in when I do mess up because I'm a broken human. And so I'm really thankful for God's forgiveness and for His grace. Another thing that I'm thankful for is for a program called Mercy Multiplied. I was a resident at this program for 8 months, and it's a program that helps women with life-controlling issues such as eating disorders or self-harm or sexual abuse, things like that. And so I'm really grateful for that program, and I'm grateful for the way that God met me there. Like I said, I had never really experienced God in such a tangible way, like I did this past year. Yeah, I don't need, like, it's hard sometimes to explain it, but he really met me exactly where I was. And I think for so many years I've tried to believe the word for myself, and I've just fallen short in that because of just the lies that were in my head. And I'm just so thankful for the way that God has really placed scripture that has been in my mind for so long, that He's placed it in my heart, and that I'm starting to live that out, and I'm starting to learn what it's like to live like free and whole. And like I'm just so thankful for that opportunity, and like I'm so thankful that He's given me a second chance, and I'm thankful that He's kept me alive, and I'm thankful that He's brought me back home. I know this is just where I'm supposed to be, and so I'm so thankful just for all He's doing in my life. He just continuously shows up in so many ways. I'm thankful for the way that He uses the church, that He uses Fireside and the different people that He's placed in my life to just bless me and to teach me and to encourage me. He's just been so faithful to me in so many different areas, in so many different ways. And I'm just, the thing that keeps, coming to my mind too is God's, loving kindness. And I think I've experienced that more this year than ever before. And I'm grateful for that. So yeah, I'm really thankful for God's goodness. And I'm thankful to be hopefully, a light of His goodness. So